Gerald's Game is out on Netflix, so let's review it. I will make this review spoiler free, so don't worry guys. Gerald's Game is the latest Stephen King adaptation and is directed by Mike Flanagan, who directed Oculus, Hush, and Ouija, Origin of Evil. Basic premise revolves around Jesse and Gerald, an old couple who have lost their romantic flame. So they go to a cabin in the middle of nowhere to rediscover the romantic flame. He chains her to the bed with handcuffs, and he then dies from a heart attack. Shit, they have cut themselves off from their friends, the cleaning people aren't coming, the front door is left open, and there's a hungry rabbit dog outside. So she lets voices in her head take over. Just from the get-go, you would think that this movie is going to be cheap as hell. You shoot it in one location with one main character, but it wasn't cheap at all. This movie is a character study about the human condition of Jessie. She had a horrific past, and she is now in a horrific situation. She lets the voices inside her head take over, so she starts having flashbacks. Kind of like when your entire life flashes in front of you. She starts to say, why am I this person now? And she regrets and wonders. This is definitely one of the best Stephen King adaptations. It didn't just capture the spirit of the novel, it made it better. Of course, they removed some stuff for the sake of time and changed some minor things, but it improved on the novel. And Mike Flanagan once again proves that he is a talented horror director. His movies are not just boring plain jump scares. He presents the character and makes her relatable, so the horror feels real. And Carla Gugino nailed it out of the park. She is basically the movie. If she sucks, then the movie will suck. But she was great. The camera was fixed on her all the time. She was handcuffed with all the pressure on her shoulder, and she nailed it eventually. She should definitely get at least an Oscar nominee. Her performance was almost great as that of Kathy Bates in Misery. And don't forget Bruce Greenwood. I mean, the guy was strange and creepy in the novel, and in here he is strange and creepy. And the gruesome visuals, man, they were captivating, especially with seamless cuts. And the ending was fantastic. Some may consider it a bit controversial, but I think it was great. They tweaked it a bit, but they nailed it. I won't get into it since this is a spoiler-free review, so it's a topic for another video. In the end, Gerald's Game is simply great. Everything was great, not a lot of flaws in it, and without question, it's an Oscar nominee. If you are a Stephen King fan, you should definitely check this out. And this is it for this review. Have you seen Gerald's Game? What did you think of it? Let me know down in the comments. And if you liked what you've seen here, make sure you hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more Stephen King Cinematic Universe content like this. Caesar, drop the mic.